As of late, it seems like the price is going up every time. The festivities have begun. Experts are no longer providing updates. How does this make sense? It would appear that the United States government has lately surprised the Shiba Inu community. At this very moment, there are about 41 trillion Shiba Inus in motion. Could this be the beginning of the long-awaited bull run? On the other hand, is this a totally other issue? Now I'll explain it more thoroughly. Here at Wealthy Coins, we are pleased to provide you with Shiba every day. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button to get more Shiba news. The weather is perfect for Shiba Inus today, I'll admit that. The price unexpectedly jumped by almost 2% in the end, making up for the past day's losses following what felt like an endless roller coaster of gains and losses. I can guarantee you that 2% is a substantial sum, especially considering the current uncertainty. If you are thinking about that number and think it is insignificant. The last several days have been a roller coaster of emotions. The Shiba Inu seemed stable for a while, but then it started to fall downhill fast, generating concern among those who observe it. It seemed like no one had a clue what the next move would be, and the volatility was just unprecedented. Will it keep going down? Would there be yet another sudden shift? Fear and uncertainty were omnipresent in the market. But how about today? This day is different. The atmosphere has changed dramatically. At long last, things are starting to settle down. And now, instead of yet another anxious drop, we've had a significant upswing. And it's not just a little blip. It would appear that this object is heavier than the rest. The kind that makes stockholders take a deep breath and relax for a while. Do you know what it's like to have a brief moment of calm following a period of total mayhem? Things are looking a lot like that today. The market panic is slowly fading, so people can take a breath, look at the bigger picture, and plan their next moves without feeling totally overwhelmed. Anything might happen, because it is still crypto. However, when the Shiba Inu gets back on its feet and starts to climb again, today is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for everyone to just breathe deeply, without fear, with a sigh of relief. True, this shift in prices brought some relief, but it also severely upset things as they were. Based on the data, one expert has even concluded that the Shiba Inu is about to experience a major change. For example, this is not just a small demonstration that we are talking about. According to him, Shiba Inus are getting ready to make a big splash. Something major is about to happen, according to the price's trajectory and the momentum it's gaining. Like the calm before a storm, but with a good twist. Shiba Inus might not be just getting well if the numbers add up. Some have speculated that it is about to explode. But you might be asking, what's the real deal? The Shiba Inu's sudden surge in popularity begs the question, why? Where did all this hoopla come from? Well, looking at the bigger picture, it's not just the Shiba Inu that's making waves. Furthermore, the value of Bitcoin has skyrocketed today. After days of fluctuating wildly and even plummeting to depths that worried investors, Bitcoin suddenly surged and surpassed 105,000. The market as a whole is currently undergoing a new and different narrative. And why is this so? Something surprising happened in the Bitcoin industry, and Donald Trump just revealed it. The creation of a crypto reserve in the US was another major step that he suddenly revealed. This is a really big deal. In reaction to the years of attacks by the Biden administration, he explained in a post on Truth Social that this reserve is meant to boost the cryptocurrency business. Important cryptocurrencies like Cardano, Solana, and XRP would be part of this reserve, he said explicitly. Nonetheless, this occurrence did not stand alone. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum would also play a crucial role in the reserve, he assured. On top of that, he elaborated further. Although his interests extend beyond just cryptocurrencies, he has a special fondness for Ethereum and Bitcoin. On Friday, Trump will hold the first ever White House Crypto Symposium, and those who have invested are already looking forward to his further comments. His framing of the circumstance is the most striking part, though. Keeping the government's current assets would have been part of a crypto stockpile, which was considered at one point. His present discussion of a real reserve, however, suggests that he is actively buying and making strategic decisions with an eye on the future. Since Trump's re-election, there has been more talk about the possibility of the US creating a Bitcoin reserve, which has led to fresh record highs for Bitcoin. But when he released an EO on cryptocurrency in January, it slightly slowed down the trend. The market, however, is roaring back to life after this most recent statement flipped the switch once again. Whenever Bitcoin makes a move of this magnitude, Shiba Inus usually follow suit. The excitement, the commotion, and the confidence boost are propelling the Shiba Inu's ascent, and today's price movement shows that something big is about to happen. And the question is, how about Shiba Inus? Lucy, the Shiba Inu team's lead marketer, has some thoughts on the subject. The Shiba Inu group is keeping a careful eye on developments and is hoping that the US government will think about adding Shiba Inu Bone to their digital asset reserve along with other major cryptocurrencies. Lucy said that the entire crypto business was ecstatic after Trump's announcement. A major accomplishment, in her opinion, would be to have the Shiba Inu ecosystem tokens included in this reserve. This would not only increase the Shiba Inu's respectability, but it might also boost its value to unprecedented heights. Like every other national asset stockpile, the reserve serves its purpose, suggesting that the US would back and promote these digital currencies, giving them more credibility. The White House AI and crypto SER, David Sachs, has promised more details soon amidst all the speculation over this. Actually, Trump and his staff are gearing up to hold their first ever crypto symposium in the near future. At that point, we might finally hear back on the likelihood of adding other tokens, like Shiba Inu. I think this could end up becoming quite big. A major turning point would occur if Shiba Inus were to be accepted into this reserve, something that could trigger an unfathomably high price increase. Remember in our last video how the expert predicted that Shiba Inu will be worth $1. The likelihood of this happening is high. This is more than just a passing fad or propaganda cycle. This unprecedented event has the potential to turn a large number of people become millionaires in an instant. Think about what might happen if the US government bought and kept a large number of Shiba Inu. Having that much backing from established organizations would do more than just boost demand. No other organization has ever been able to do what Shiba Inu would do to cement its place in the financial sector. On top of that, that's correct. The fact that the US government does not consider Shiba Inus to be a national security danger is already known to us. Even before this, the ecosystem had already achieved a major win. Shiba Inu would avoid the same degree of regulatory scrutiny as other cryptocurrencies. Nevertheless, if the government were to truly include Shiba Inus in its strategic reserve, it would attain a new degree of legitimacy. This has the potential to open doors to even more promising prospects. The Shiba Inu might become unavoidable if it suddenly becomes more well-known, more credible, and more widely adopted. Also, think about what could happen to us all if this happens. The US government has acknowledged the worth of a cryptocurrency that started out as a meme but has since gone viral. Doing it would be incredibly challenging. All parts of the banking system, including the most established institutions and investors, would be rattled by it. Both the Shiba Inu and the cryptocurrency market as a whole might be hit particularly hard by the domino effect. Consequently, we might be seeing something quite monumental if everything goes according to plan. A shift of this magnitude has the potential to reshape the crypto landscape and the Shiba Inu breed as a whole. But looking back, all we need to do is enjoy this pump as it is. No matter what happens in the future, Shiba Inu owners may rest easy at this moment. Indeed, according to one expert, this is a major step forward for people who already own Shiba Inus. According to data stored on the blockchain, a lot of Shiba Inu tokens, 41 trillion, are currently in the green. Put simply, a large portion of the investing community is currently seeing a return on their capital. All of this is a direct result of the recent price stability. The market stabilization after its erratic volatility gives holders a chance to breathe easy. That is exactly what is happening right now. Having said that, does this mean the Shiba Inu is about to have a dramatic comeback and an even bigger revolution? Probably not. The bearish sentiment is still going strong. In addition, there is a crucial resistance level that the price has not yet broken through. This suggests that we are presently experiencing a period of expectation. But it looks like things are looking up. This tendency has not yet reached its peak. Those who have held onto their possessions for a long time may find this new development hardening. Nevertheless, even if the Shiba Inu's breakthrough moment has not happened yet, it still retains potential and vigor. Everyone is watching to see if the price can go over a critical threshold that it is currently approaching. Should this materialize, the scenario has the potential to captivate. But what do you think about this issue? Please share your thoughts in the designated area. Well, that was a long day. You should definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribing and sharing will take you to our most current videos.